an instant meeting or a scheduled meeting through a meeting invite that you would have already received. Each meeting has a unique 9, 10, or 11 digit number called a meeting ID that will be required to join an ongoing meeting. If you are joining via telephone, you will need the teleconference number provided in the meeting invite. So let us first check the meeting invite. This is a meeting invite that I have already received and I have copied it to the clipboard. Now you can join the meeting by clicking on the meeting URL or by entering the meeting ID and the password. Go back to the Zoom app. If you are already signed into Zoom, click on the join button in the home tab. Enter the meeting ID, enter your display name, select the required options, click on join. Enter the meeting password now. Now a message is being displayed on your screen. Please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. This is because the host would have enabled the waiting room and a participant can join the meeting only when the host allows you to do so. So kindly wait for the host to admit you to the meeting room. After the host admits you to the meeting room will be opened on your screen. So now the meeting room has opened on your screen. You can see the screen being shared by the host of the meeting and you can see the meeting controls at the bottom of your screen. You can mute and unmute yourself. You can start and stop your video. Click on the participants button to see the participants in the meeting. First name will be yours, followed by the host of the meeting and then the rest of the participants. You can click on the more button to rename or to add profile picture for yourself. Then you can click on mute me button to mute yourself and you can click on raise button to raise your hand. A message will be displayed at the host screen that a participant has raised hand. This is to ask any question or raise a doubt during the meeting. Click on the lower hand button to lower down your hand. Click on cross to close the window. Or click on the chat button to open the chat window. Here you can send a message to all the participants in the meeting, or you can select a particular participant and send a message privately to the participant. So as you can see, the message is sent privately to the selected participant. You can send a file to the participants through the chat window. Click on the three dots and you can save the chat in your local drive. Click on cross to close the window. Click on the share screen button, but you cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing as it has been disabled by the host of the meeting. Click on the record button. Again, the permission is required from the host to start recording at your own end. Then you can send reactions to the other participants in the meeting. When you want to leave the meeting, click on the leave meeting button at the bottom right corner. Click on leave meeting and the meeting room window is closed. The home tab of the Zoom app is displayed again. You can also join a meeting even when you are not signed into Zoom. So let me first sign out of Zoom. Click on your name on the top right corner. Click on sign out. Click on the back button. And now two options are displayed: join a meeting and sign in. Click on join a meeting. Again, enter the meeting ID. Enter your display name. Select the required options. Click on join. Enter the meeting password now. Click on join meeting. Now wait for the host of the meeting to allow you to enter the meeting room. After the host allows you to enter the meeting room window will open up on your screen. Again, you can see the content and the screen being shared by the host of the meeting. You can see the various meeting controls at the bottom of your screen. Upon attending the meeting and as long the meeting is running, when you want to leave the meeting, again click on the leave meeting button at the bottom right corner. Click on leave meeting and the meeting window is closed and the Zoom app window is displayed again. So we have seen how to join a meeting when you are signed in to the Zoom app or when you are not signed in to the Zoom app. To join a meeting, what is required is a meeting invite that includes the meeting URL, the meeting ID and the password, and optionally a teleconference number. Now let us see Contacts tab in the Zoom app. Click on the Contacts tab. The Contacts tab is displayed. By default, your Zoom contacts directory contains internal users on the same Zoom account in the All Contact section. You can add any external Zoom user as a contact by specifying their email address. After they approve your request, you will be able to chat with them, share files with them, and instantly meet with them. If the email account specified is not associated with a Zoom account, they will receive an invitation to join Zoom. So on the left hand side, click on the plus button. You can add a contact, create a channel, join a channel, add an app. Click on add a contact. Specify an email address. Click add contact. So an invitation has been sent to the specified email address. If the specified email address is not associated with a Zoom account, it will receive an email and invite to join Zoom. Otherwise, it will appear as a pending request in the external category in my contact section. Click on external. There is one pending request for approval and another user has been added as an external contact in the Zoom contacts directory. On the right hand side, you can start a chat with the external user or you can instantly meet with this external user. Click on chat and a chat room is displayed. So any message that is typed at the bottom will be sent to the selected user. You can add a reply to this message. You can add a reaction to this message. And clicking on the three dots, you can unfollow message, star message, share message, mark as unread, edit, delete or copy the message. You can also send a screenshot in this conversation or you can also attach a file in this conversation. You can also add emojis in this conversation. On the right hand side, you can see the information about this chat like the profile info, the images and the files if any sent during this conversation, any starred messages, and more options include notify me when available, block contact, clear chat history and delete contact. Click on clear chat history. The chat history with this external user is cleared. You can also start an instant meeting with the selected user. Click on the video button. So after being connected, a meeting room has opened and when the external contact also joins the meeting, you can proceed with the meeting. At the bottom of your screen, you can see the meeting controls. Now to leave the meeting, click on the end meeting button at the bottom right corner. Click on end meeting for all. And the meeting has ended. You can also sync your contacts with the third party service or view your phone's contact in Zoom mobile app. There are also channels that you can use for group messaging. Go back to the contacts tab, click on the plus button and create a channel. Enter a name, invite members, like members in your organization only, and then the channel can be private, only invited members or public, anyone in your organization can join. Click on create channel and on the left hand side you can see that a channel with the name test channel has been created. Now any message sent here will be received by all the members who would have joined this channel. Similarly, by clicking on the video button, an instant meeting can be started with the members of the channel. By clicking on the I button at the top right, you can see the information about this channel, like channel info, the members in the channel, any images or files sent during the conversation, any start messages, any notifications, and more options include edit channel, clear chat history, leave channel, delete channel. Click on clear chat history. The chat history for this channel is cleared. So go back to the contacts tab, click on channels. All the channels that have been created appears on the left hand side. You can select any of the channel to start group messaging. Now let us see chat tab in the Zoom app. We have already seen chat features while discussing the contacts and channels in the Zoom app. So on the left hand side, you can check for start messages, contact requests, files that have been shared with the users in your contacts directory, and the recent activity with any of your contacts or the channels for group messaging. Go back to the home tab. The home tab is displayed. This is all about the chat tab and the contacts tab in the